Okay, dear students, in this video we are going to discuss that new concept of pair of equation. What is that? See, if the slope of one of the lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0 be the nth power of the other, then we shall prove the result is a into b power n whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 plus a power n into b whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 plus 2h is equals to 0. So this is the very most important result. This one is that very most important result. So actually to remember this formula somewhat is the difficult, but it's a very easy to simplify this one. So here what is the condition? Slope of one line is nth power of the another. So here first you take that given equation. What is the given equation? Given that a into x square plus 2h into xy plus by square is equals to 0. By square is equals to 0. Say, let m1 comma m2 be the slopes of the lines represented by this one. Let it be equation 1. Let m1 comma m2 m1 comma m2 be the slopes of the lines represented by equation 1 of the lines represented by equation 1. Okay, so here what is the given condition is there? If the slope of one line is a mth power of the another one, so that means according to the given statement we can write that m2 is equals to m1 whole to the power of n. This is the given condition. So that means this is the given condition. If m1 comma m2 are the slopes of the lines represented by this one means, you know already the relation between the slopes. We know that m1 plus m2 is equals to minus 2h by b, comma m1 into m2 is equals to a by b. Already we know these two results. Now according to the given condition, m2 is equals to what is the value? m1 whole to the power of n. Therefore m1 plus m2 whole to the m2 is equals to m1 whole to the power of n is equals to minus 2h by b. And here this one is that m1 into m2 value is that m1 power n is equals to a by b. From this one we can write that m1 power n plus 1 is equals to a by b. So what is that m1 value? M1 value will be equals to, m1 value is that a by b whole to the power of 1 plus m1 is equals to a by b whole to the power of 1 whole divided by n plus 1. Now you substitute that m1 in this first result. Now what is that m1 value? A by b whole to the power of 1 whole divided by n plus 1 plus, and next one is that a by b whole to the power of n whole power 1 by n plus 1, that is that n by n plus 1 is equals to minus 2h by b. Okay, now you cross multiply this result. By cross multiplying, this one is that a power 1 by n plus 1 here into b power 1 by n plus 1. This one goes to the numerator, b power minus 1 by n plus 1 into b, plus here is that a to the power of n by n plus 1 into b to the power of minus n by n plus 1. Here is that plus into b. b means plus 1 is equals to minus 2h. Here this value will be equals to b power minus 1 by n plus 1 into b. Bases are equal, powers will be adding. Then it becomes that a power 1 by n plus 1 into b to the power of n by n plus 1 plus here is that a to the power of n by n plus 1 into this one is that b to the power of 1 by n plus 1 plus 2h is equals to 0. Now in the first two terms you can take that a into b. Here you can take that a whole to the power of, this one we can write that a into b to the power of n, b to the power of n whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 plus a power n into b whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 plus 2h is equals to 0. So this one is the required result. So you can verify that given statement. So is it the required statement, required result or not? Okay, so the derivation part is that very easy. So that's why in the same manner whatever that n value is given, suppose if the slope of one line is a fifth power of the slope of another line, then n is equals to what? 5. So directly, so by taking that m2 is equals to m1 power 5, by using the same method you can get the required value. Okay, or anyone are capable to remember this one, so it's a well and good, right? Now we will see that one more concept. Okay, see the next concept, bisectors of the angle between the lines given by a homogeneous equation. So you know what is the homogeneous equation? Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0. This homogeneous equation will be represent the two lines passing through the origin. So those between those lines, the pair of angular bisector equation will be h into x square minus y square is equals to a minus b into xy. This is the result. So now how can we prove this result? It's a very simple thing. Please all of you observe this one. So this one is that xy plane. This is that xy plane. This is that xy plane, and the given equation, this equation will be represent two lines passing through the origin. One line is this one and another line will be this one, right? So let it be this one as that OA and OB, and you have to find the pair of angular bisectors of these two lines. You know angular bisectors are two types. One is the internal angular bisector and another one is the external angular bisector. You see, here is that this line is a internal angular bisector and this one is that external angular bisector. We know that angular bisectors are always perpendicular. So these two lines are the perpendicular. Let it be this one as that C and this one is that D. Here OC is the internal angular bisector and OD is the external angular bisector. See, let we take that OA is that makes an angle theta 1 with a x-axis. That is called inclination of the line OA. Inclination, if we know the inclination, the slope of the line will be the tangent value, that is tan theta 1. Right? Let internal angular bisector makes an angle theta with the x-axis. So the slope of OC is that tan theta and OB is that makes an angle theta 2. So then slope of OB is that tan theta 2. Okay. So all of you see this one. Here is that directly you write that simple steps. Here let OA comma OB be the lines represented by A into x square plus 2h into xy plus by square is equals to 0. Okay. And the next one, OA is that makes the how much of inclination theta 1. So slope of OA is that tan theta 1. Slopes are denoted by that in terms of m. See, so here is that angle let angle AOX is equals to theta 1 comma angle BOX is equals to theta 2. BOX is equals to theta 2. Therefore M1 is equals to tan theta 1. M1 is equals to tan theta 1 comma M2 is equals to tan theta 2. M1 comma M2 are slopes of the lines OA and OB. Right? We know OA and OB are represented by the homogeneous equation, means M1 M2 relation is M1 plus M2 is equals to, we know sum of the slopes is equals to minus 2h by b and the product of the slopes is equals to M1 into M2 is equals to A by B. Product of the slopes is equals to A by B. Right? And next you see that here let we take that angular bisector is that OC. Angular bisector is OC. Now you take that one point, let it be P is equals to x comma y on that angular bisector. If you draw the perpendicular from this one to the x-axis, then here is that let OC comma OD are bisectors, right? So here is that let P is equals to let P is equals to x comma y be a point on OC, be a point on OC. Okay, and what is that inclination of the line OC? Theta. And angle COX is equals to theta. Say angle COX is a theta means now tan theta is equals to slope of the line. So what is that tan theta? From the triangle OPQ, this one as you take as Q. From triangle OPQ, from triangle OPQ, tan theta is equals to, what is that tan theta value? This is that y value, this is that x value, this is that y. Tan theta is equals to PQ whole divided by, because PQ is that opposite side, OQ is the adjacent side, that is equals to y by x, right? And next one is here is that when OC is the angular bisector of OA and OB means the angle between OA OC will be equals to the angle between OB and OC. Now here you can write that, now angle COA is equals to angle BOC. What is that angle between OC and OA? OC is that upper line. So this angle is greater than OA. So that means OC angle is that theta, OA angle is theta 1. So theta minus theta 1 is equals to OBOC. OB is that upper line. So that is that theta 2 minus theta. Theta 2 minus theta. Now by simplifying this one is that 2 theta is equals to theta 1 plus theta 2. We know that tan theta value and tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. So take that tan on both sides. So tan 2 theta is equals to tan of 2 theta is equals to tan of theta 1 plus theta 2. Tan of theta 1 plus theta 2. Right? Now we know that in trigonometry, multiple and submultiples and from compound angles, tan 2 theta is equals to 2 tan theta whole divided by 1 minus tan square theta is equals to, this value is that tan of theta 1 plus theta 2, that is that tan of A plus B formula, tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 whole divided by 1 minus tan theta 1 into tan theta 1 into tan theta 2. You know here that tan theta value is that y by x. Tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 is that sum of the slopes minus 2h by b. Tan theta 1 into tan theta 2 is product of the slopes is that a by b. Now you substitute in this 2 into y by x whole divided by 1 minus y square by x square is equals to minus 2h by b whole divided by 1 minus a by b. Now you take that LCM. What is that LCM? So in the denominator left hand side, x square is that LCM. Numerator 1x and denominator x will be cancelled. Here 2 and 2 will be cancelled. That is x into y whole divided by x square minus y square is equals to, here is that left right side, b is that LCM. Numerator and denominator b will be cancelled. Here the minus you get into the denominator, b minus a becomes that a minus b. So that means h by a minus b. Now you cross multiply, this one will get that h into x square minus y square is equals to a minus b into xy. This is the required result. Now you see this one. This is in the form of a homogeneous equation, or you can write that this one is that h into x square minus of a minus b into xy minus h into y square is equals to 0. Now you see this one. Here is that x square coefficient and y square coefficient. X square coefficient is a and y square coefficient is b. If a plus b is equals to 0 means this equation will be represent the perpendicular line. That means this angular bisector, the pair of angular bisectors will be always perpendicular. So already that this concept we discussed in that straight lines. So bisectors will be always perpendicular to each other. So this one is the very most important result. So please all of you remember this one. Right, next we see that another question. See this one. If one of the lines of ax square of pair ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0 bisects the angle between positive direction of the axis, then a comma b comma h satisfy the relation. So which one will be satisfy the relation? Say we know that what are the bisectors of the coordinate axis? This one is that x-axis, this is the y-axis. This is a y dash, this one is the x dash, this is the origin. Say one bisector is y is equals to x, another bisector will be y is equals to minus x. But in that given problem, one of the lines, that means this given pair of equation has one line is that either y is equals to x or y is equals to minus x. So two possibilities are there. So here you write that we know that bisectors of the angle between the axis or one line is that y is equals to plus x and another line is that y is equals to minus x. So here that one of the pair of lines will be either y is equals to plus x or y is equals to minus x. Here that case 1, two cases will be there. If one line is y is equals to x, what is the meaning of one line is that y is equals to x? This is the factor of the given homogeneous equation. Factor means this equation will satisfy this one. So therefore now you replace y is equals to x in this one. A into x square plus 2h into x square plus b into x square is equals to 0. From this you divided with x square. A plus 2h plus b is equals to 0. This is that one relation. So what is that relation? A plus 2h plus b is equals to 0. This is that one relation. So please all of you observe this one. And next case 2. And next case 2. What is that case 2? If one line is y is equals to minus x, y is equals to minus x, then so what is the meaning of one line is that y is equals to minus x? This one is that a factor of this second degree equation. So this one will be satisfy the homogeneous equation. Therefore you replace y is equals to minus x, a into x square minus 2h into x square plus b into x square is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. Now divided with x square. So here is that a minus 2h plus b is equals to 0. From this we can write that a plus b is equals to 2h is that one relation. Now in that above relation you can write that a plus b is equals to minus 2 into h. From these two results you can write that the combined result will be, here is that from these two results a plus b is equals to 2h and a plus b is equals to minus 2h. Therefore you can write that a plus b is equals to plus or minus 2h. You know, plus or minus means that is the modulus. That implies a plus b is equals to, this value is that 2 into modulus of h, or a plus b is equals to modulus of 2h. So the given options having this relation, a plus b is equals to 2 into modulus of h. So this is the correct option. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please like, share and subscribe the channel.